Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another Punishing Grey Raven video, and I hope you guys are enjoying this Wintry Shackle update. The update is pretty much rewarding, and with everything else it is also giving us a special S ranked selector. And if you go to your event section, then go all the way down, I think, daily login, wonderful spring gift. So there is a wonderful spring gift, and there are certain tasks that you need to complete, of course, and there will be certain rewards. And on the third stage there will be this S rank Omniframe choice pack. Simply, it's an S rank character selector, and you can select any one of these 14 S ranked Omniframe characters. All of these characters will be, you can select. However, this pack is going to be expired on May 14, 2024. So make sure that you use this pack before it expires. Now, there's a lot of characters available, and honestly, all of the characters in this game are really great characters. Each and every of them will give you different sort of experience. But once again, you have to think about the usability of the character and how the character is going to support the main damage dealer of the game, because none of these characters that you see are top damage dealers anymore. They are all outdated, but they have certain functions and they have certain usability, and I'm going to explain why they are important. So first thing first, I need to show you my team and explain that what type of characters we actually need to have in our team. So let me take you to my team. Oh, sorry, not here. Actually, I just wanted to go to the battles. Let me, for example, take you to Phantom Pain Cage, because this is one of the important game modes that we have to play, and this is my team. In this team, as you can see, Bianca Stigmata is my main damage dealer and my main character. Sorry. You can see Live Luminance. She is a support character, and you can see Rosetta Rigor. She is a tank. All of them are physical characters, physical damage dealers, and ideally they compose the ideal team because we have three type of characters in this team. One is a damage dealer, that is Bianca Stigmata. Her job is to do huge amount of damage, and she is the strongest of all of them. Live Luminance is a support type character. Her job is to provide HP regeneration to the character. Through her QTE, through her skills, there are different ways she can actually enhance the HP of other characters. For example, if Bianca Stigmata is fighting, Live Luminance can increase her HP, the HP of Bianca Stigmata through her QTE skill. And I explained how QTE works in my combat video, so feel free to watch that. And what is the job of tank? That is Rosetta Rigor. Tank is a character in the game who will provide some sort of supports, of course, and also a kind of a character who will take some damage in case of any crisis moments. The character will take some damage, and if you go to members, if we check out her kit a little bit, you'll find that if you go to the details, able to reduce physical defense of enemies. That means she is going to decrease the defense of the enemies, allowing your main damage dealer to do a huge amount of damage. So this is a kind of a debuffer to the enemy, and that is going to support the main damage dealer. So these are the function of tank, damage dealer, and the support. So we need three type of characters. Now, what type of character you should select from the S rank selector is going to highly depend on your team combination. And now I'm going to talk about the characters, the available characters that you need to select, and why you need to select them and why you should not select them. First character I'd like to talk about is Rosetta Rigor. She is also available. She is a physical tank, and as I talked about it before, that if you are having your main damage dealer as a physical, then she is going to be a very good addition to your team. So select her if you are using Bianca Stigmata or characters like Alpha. She is a great addition. Next, we are also having this version of Luminance. She is a physical character, physical type character. If your main damage dealer is once again physical type, she is going to support the physical damage dealer with her HP gain. So she is a physical support. What else we have in the list now? We have Selena Capriccio. She is a character, she is an amplifier. What is the job of amplifier? Amplifier's job is to increase the damage dealer's damage. And she has the ability of physical and dark. That means she is going to be mainly useful for dark damage dealer. If you are using a dark damage dealer as your main damage dealer, then she is going to do the amplification of that dark damage. So this is her feature. Next we are having Leave Empire, a very important character, a very important amplifier, and she is going to be a fire amplifier. That means she is going to amplify the main damage dealer, and I think 20% amplification, but 10% of her amplification is reserved if the main damage dealer is a fire damage dealer. That means, for example, if you are using a damage dealer like Lee Hyperreal, for example, he is a fire attacker. If you are using Lee Hyperreal, then this character, Leave Empire, is going to be ideal for you because she is going to buff fully. Will be able to buff the fire damage dealer or Lee Hyperreal fully. And if you are not using any fire damage dealer, still she can buff. However, that buff is going to be a little bit inferior. So that's the case of Leave Empire. Personally, she is my very one of my top favorite characters because she has excellent animations, and I would really love to pick her. And I almost thought about picking her, but there is a better choice. Because this character, Vera Garnet, this character is mainly based on lightning, and she has some physical features too, but we can totally ignore her physical feature. And she is the top pick if you are having Lucia Crimson Weave in your team, because she is going to be a tank for lightning damage dealers, and she, if you can activate her QTE, she can create a field that will increase and create the chance to increase the lightning damage up to 200%. That's a lot, and definitely ideal pick for any lightning damage dealer if you are using characters like Lucia Crimson Wave. If you are using Lucia, she is going to be an ideal teammate for her. There is another teammate who is coming in the upcoming banners, that is going to be Feral Sen 21. She is going to be a lightning amplifier. So if you can combine, for example, if you can combine this Vera, and if you can combine Lucia Crimson Weave, and if you can save up enough black cards for Feral Scent 21, who is going to come after 2 banners from now, then you have the ideal lightning team, guys. You have fulfilled all the conditions. You have the tank in your team, you have the amplifier in your team, you have the damage dealer in your team. You don't have a support, by the way. Support, for example, amplifiers, if you see, amplifier tanks will have this symbol, and amplifiers, let me show you where is the amplifier. You see the amplifier? Yeah, amplifier. She's the amplifier. She's having a different symbol, and the damage dealers are going to have this symbol, this attacker symbol, and supports are going to have this plus symbol, that means providing health. So you understand that this type of different characters. So two characters are mostly important, I think. One is going to be the attacker, another one is going to be uh, amplifier. Both of them are the most important part of a team. Another part can be a support, another part can be a tank. All are good. So this is going to be the ideal combination. If you are summoning Lucia Crimson Weave, of course most of you have already summoned, this character is going to be ideal. So let's move on to the next character, Lucia Plume. Oh my god, she is totally my sweetheart. She is totally my sweetheart. I would have loved to pick her, but she's a kind of outdated, of course, but definitely she is a ice attacker, and currently she is doing a very good job in the ice team. However, there will be better characters in future for sure, but definitely if you love this character, definitely pick her up. But ice is going to be her property, and her job is to do damage, not provide support. So if you are willing to build an ice team, she is going to be your pick. Do we have Veritas in the list? Veritas, yeah, we have. Bianca Veritas is going to be a lightning attacker. Totally outdated, of course, because Lucia Crimson Weave, the queen, is here. So I think it is totally meaningless to pick this character in no way. Now we don't have this character. We have this character, Come with Enebrium, a very important character because he is a dark tank. If you are willing to develop dark damage dealing fighters for future, for example, upcoming banner Lamia, who is going to appear, I think, around 5 months or 6 months from now. For that type of characters, I think physical dark tank is going to be useful, but that's a long way from now. So you need to think and decide which is going to be your way to go. And next we are having, I think we're having this character. Let me check out. Yes, Lee Entropy. He's going to be a physical attacker. Of course, totally outdated because physical attacker we are having better version Bianca, Stigmata, and also in the upcoming days there will be free versions of characters that will be joining the game, or the systems are going to be added to the game after 5 months from now. So I think this character is totally useless to pick. And of course we have Kami Bastion. Do we have Kami Bastion? No, we don't have him. Chrome Glory. We have Chrome Glory. Oh, I didn't really talk about Chrome Glory at all. I'm really sorry, guys. Let me just talk about Chrome Glory a little bit. Chrome Glory is going to be an ice tank. He's a very nice character if you are willing to build sorry, if you're going to build an ice team. But he's a tank, he's not a damage dealer, of course. He's going to provide the support, but he can do decent amount of damage. So if you you can select, if you are willing to build ice team, he is going to be a great support for which Lucia Plume. Let me show you who this Lucia Plume. Lucia Plume is going to be the ice attacker. Chrome Glory is going to be the ice tank. That's a possibility of building ice team. But once again, all these characters are kind of outdated, but totally I love Lucia Plume, and I cannot say how much I love her. But once again, these characters are all outdated, and great powerful ice damage dealers are going to arrive in the game. Nanami Pulse. Nanami Pulse is going to be 50% fire, 50% physical tank. Her kit is kind of everywhere, so I never thought that she's going to be a good choice. But if you like her, of course, definitely you can pick. But in order to build a team, I think she's not going to be a good choice. Let me see if if we missed anything. Karenina Amber. Did I talk about Karenina Amber? No, really. Karenina Amber, 70% fire damage, 30% physical damage. Attacker, fire attacker, but I think Lee Hyperial is going to do a better job. Already, if you are already having Lee Hyperial, then there is no reason to pull her at all, because Lee Hyperial is better, of course. And if you are willing to build a fire team, then definitely, of course, you can pull her. But once again she is kind of outdated. Rather you should concentrate to how to get Lee Hyperreal probably. Lucia Crimson Abyss, the previous version of Lucia Crimson with physical attacker. Recent version is a lightning attacker, this one is a physical attacker, but she is severely outdated by Bianca Stigmata, but still she is a good character, but of course she's outdated. So I think you can skip her, but if you like her because she's totally cool and you can always pull her if she's your favorite character. We talked about Veritas, we talked about Plume, Rigor, Laurel. Oh my god. A very top damage dealer you can also pick. I just found a big surprise that you can actually pull Luna Laurel. Unbelievable. She is right now the top dark damage dealer in the game. Yes, she is the top dark damage dealer in the game. And she will be outdated by Lamia, who is going to join the game from 5 months from now. But until then, she is a very useful character for, of course, for dark team. If you are planning to go ahead with the dark team, then you can pull her right now. But then again, consider the fact that if you are willing to pull Lamia in future, then there is probably no reason to pull her because she's an attacker. She's a 90% dark attacker. That is her main property. You can ignore the physical part. That's basically nothing. But she is not going to provide any sort of support. And if you are willing to pull characters like Lamia, then you should plan on getting characters like probably a dark tank. Maybe that can be a better future plan. But other than that, Luna Laurel, and what should I say? She's top damage dealer, one of the top damage dealer in the game. So there are basically two approaches to find who is going to be the ideal selection from the S rank selector. That is to get the top damage dealer or very useful character for now already, or to plan ahead and build a team. That is to plan for future. So I hope you found this video useful in any ways. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and let me know in the comments that what you think about your selection. And I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.